So far this season, the Phoenix Suns have started with an 18-10 record and the 4th seed in the Western Conference, and they have looked like a much improved team since last year, and I'd argue that they have been one of the best 5 teams in the league so far. So in today's video, I will be giving 4 reasons why I think the Phoenix Suns are dark horse contenders. But before we get into the video, I ask you to drop a like on this video as it does help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel if you want weekly NBA content and to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and comment on this video to start a conversation with me because I respond to all of my comments. And play that intro. First reason I think the Suns are dark horse contenders is the fact that they are good on offense, as they currently rank 8th in the league on offense, and we know they're led by Devin Booker, who is one of the best players at creating his own shot, and he's averaging an efficient 24 points and 4 assists. And having one of the best shot creators in the league on your team drastically improves your ceiling. Chris Paul has done a fantastic time leading this team as a point guard, and he has been playing great. Having a guy who can break down the defense and create an open shot for himself or his teammates at any time is a huge plus for this team. The Suns also have an option in the post in DeAndre Ayton, who has been a bit disappointing this year, since I expected him to take the leap and average over 20 points with the addition of Chris Paul, but he's only been averaging 14 points. But he still has been overall good, and he's dominant in the paint. A scary thing to me about this team is how much 3-point shooting and floor spacing they have, as they have guys like Mikal Bridges shooting 39% from 3, Cam Johnson shooting 36% from 3, Jay Crowder shooting 36% from 3, Cameron Payne in his comeback year has shot 41% from 3, and even Frank Kaminsky has shot 44% from 3. So this team has very few players that you could leave open, which makes them very hard to defend, and if they get on fire from beyond, they could beat any team on any given night. The second reason I think the Suns are dark horse contenders is the fact that they are a team that has 2 guys who can go out and close a game out or take over a game in Devin Booker and Chris Paul. And this is a big deal, since if you look at all the best teams in the league, they all have a closer, and the fact that the Suns have 2 guys like that is a huge advantage. And if any of them are having a rough game or struggling, the other one can come in and step up and lead the team to a win. They can both create their own shot at any time against anyone, and Paul can be clutch and take over the game through his passing. So having these guys will really help them against the better teams in the league. The third reason I think the Suns are dark horse contenders is the fact that the players surrounding their big 3 of Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and DeAndre Ayton is fantastic, as they have guys like Mikal Bridges, who was a fantastic 3-and-D player, and he has had sort of a breakout year so far, as he's averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, shooting 50% from the field and 39% from 3. And on certain nights, he plays like the Suns' 3rd best player, and you could argue that he actually is their 3rd best player. They also have a guy like Jay Crowder, who is very good 3-and-D glue guy, who is a player teams can't leave open, and he's a versatile defender who can guard bigger players. Cam Johnson is probably the most underrated player on this team, as he is really good at spacing the floor, as he shoots 36% from 3, and he's a solid defender due to his height and length. And I think he will be an important piece, especially in the playoffs. Cameron Payne has had somewhat of a comeback season this year, as he's been a solid backup point guard, as he's been averaging 6 points and 3 assists, shooting 41% from 3 in less than 20 minutes. Frank Kaminsky has some solid games, and he can space the floor at the 5 position. So this is a team that has depth, and that's very important in the playoffs, because if any of their top players struggle, they have other guys who can step up. The fourth reason I think the Suns are dark horse contenders is the fact that they are a good defensive team, as they rank 8th in defensive rating, and this is a team with a plethora of solid defenders. As we all know, Chris Paul is a good defender for his position, and even though I don't think he's a lockdown one anymore, he is a good one. Mikal Bridges is this team's best defender, as he's a really good perimeter defender who can do a good job guarding opposing teams' best players. And even against certain players, he can completely shut them down. Jay Crowder is a very good perimeter defender who can be switched onto bigger forwards, and Cameron Johnson isn't a lockdown defender, and he's probably not even a good one, but he's an above average one due to his height. And Javon Carter is really good at guarding opposing teams' point guards, and DeAndre Ayton has made some strides to be an average defender, and he arguably might be better than that. So this isn't a team you can easily score on. To conclude the video, I think the Suns are in the league of teams like the Nuggets, Jazz, and the Blazers, where I don't think they have a real chance to win the championship, but I'll give them a slight chance. And to me, they're one of the better teams in the West, and I can't wait to see them in the postseason. Anyways, guys, that's it for the video. Let me know if you think the Suns are gonna make it past the second round. Drop a like on this video to help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel to see more NBA content just like this, and to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. And comment on this video to start a conversation because I respond to all of my comments. And I'm out.